Welcome to another episode of Integration Insider, where we bring you the latest insights from the world of data and systems integration. So I'm Tim Bieber. This is Derek Marley. We're going to get to the intros out of the way first. Derek's our principal integration strategist, and we are from Horton Cloud Integrations. We build on MuleSoft integration platform and Microsoft's platform, Azure Integration Services, and our expertise spans design, delivery, and managed. So that was a mouthful. We got that out of the way. What are we going to talk about in this episode, Derek?
I think we're going to talk about the notion of managed integrations.
Perfect.
We're going to do a little bit of a rapid fire through the top 4 reasons why it's relevant in organizations.
All right, let's do it. The top 4 reasons. So let's let them know why we're talking about managed. We've really got a lot of customers that approach us, especially from MuleSoft, that are interested in knowing how they can have a managed solution. They know we provide managed. They don't have the resources. MuleSoft being a complex platform, we really just have more of these conversations. So we thought we'd do a video on it.
Yeah. So maybe why don't we start with just unpacking that a little bit? Like, you see organizations, they start off in earnest. They've taken on a platform like MuleSoft. They've implemented maybe a couple integrations.
Right.
And at this point, they make a choice, right? They're going to go self-managed. And that's, they've got the team, they've got the training, they've got the certifications, and they're kind of on their own. Next would be like co-managed, so we can augment their team as a provider.
Sure.
And then there's full managed, so we can take on the full breadth of all of the things that go around a managed integration solution. So there's really 3 tiers. We play mostly in the co and the
of course,
the co and the full.
Yeah. So let's just jump straight into the top 4 reasons. Hey, it's top 4 reasons and why someone would consider managed. Rapid fire it. Start with number 1.
Okay. So number 1, probably ROI, right? Organizations, you build integrations to see a return on that investment, right? We're trying to automate 2 systems.
And I've invested a lot in MuleSoft.
Right. So what does that look like? Usually you'll procure the platform, annual license. You probably need a team to go along with that. So you'll look at hiring integration folks.
Sure.
Probably need more than one. We need coverage. We need time for vacations, sabbaticals, sick days.
2 minimum, 3 ideally.
Yeah, we can't have the system inoperable because somebody's just not available. So, and that's really salaries, the costs of training, the costs of keeping them certified. It's not trivial in that way. The other one is if you have a team that specializes in MuleSoft that's helping you manage the platform, it's kind of, that notion of return to operations. There's been an incident.
Sure.
How can we quickly identify, get it rectified, and get it pushed to fix out so that the integrations become operable again? And that's really, when we think about it, you want to maximize that ROI. And when you have a specialized team that can manage that platform for you, kind of takes that burden off of your shoulders and onto your partner's shoulders.
Sure.
Right.
We kind of talked about it, likening it to a little bit of a fractional idea where you're not necessarily having 3 FTE resources. You're potentially offloading that and having a fractional, which cuts the cost. Dealing with experts with expertise that can help to roll out integrations faster.
That's right. So they don't have to be so focused. The team doesn't have to be focused on having dedicated resources that are integration experts, right? Once things roll into production, it's really about operations. How do we keep it operable? How do we get it upgraded, patched? And those are the considerations. So if you can offload that to a partner and they have that specialization, then you don't have to have it.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. So that was 1.
Yeah. Second one's probably efficiency. So when we think about that, when we talked about having a team member, it is a burden to have to hire, train, certify those team members. So if you could offload that to your partner, so what does that look like? The partner now is responsible and accountable to have team members that are hired, trained, certified on your platform. In this case, something like a MuleSoft. Yeah. But they also get to know your business processes, right? So that when we think about efficiencies, you have a team that's always available, knows your business. And then when you look to take on other projects, they're also aware of your business process. They already have access to your systems. They have access to the platform. We can find some efficiencies.
They know the business problems that you're trying to solve in general. Boom. Roll out the next integration.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the third one we'll talk about is probably integration guidance, right? So it's hard to find those key resources that have been doing integrations for 25 plus years.
Like you, that was a plug for you. 25 years, systems integration.
So we want to focus on, do we have the architects, the principal strategists to guide your business, right? So if you're in a managed support scenario, those resources are available to you as you take on new projects, as you have an issue that's reared its head in your integrations over time. Those principal strategists or architects or lead developers really know the platform. They can come in.
Right.
They've learned from other customers this issue, and they immediately can apply it to your platform. It's always not net new, right?
Right.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah.
And
the fourth?
Yeah, the fourth is probably how do you future-proof that investment you've made in that platform, right? These platforms do move, right? They upgrade, in this case, MuleSoft, a Java version that you'll have to eventually decommission old Java. So that's like Java technology you have to kind of learn. The platform itself is constantly moving. Run times expire and you have to upgrade. So who's going to take that on? Again, from an optimization perspective, you want to have a partner that's done it a few times. They have some clear understanding of what that looks like to upgrade or patch or keep you current. So again, you're going to have that platform for many years. How do we keep it future-proofed in that way? So having a partner that can do that, that's what you want.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty good. Four solid reasons why you might want to consider managed versus self-managing in-house. So I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so those top 4 reasons again: enhanced ROI, improved efficiency, expert guidance, and future-proofing your investment. Got those nailed?
Yep.
So as a business leader, as a buyer, I love knowing that I could have a partner that I would have managed support. I would have the support of everything that we talk about. And I've got an expert team. That's the support aspect of it.
Well, it's more than that though, Tim. When you think about, let's just twist that word a bit, fully managed. So I like to say it's full, right? Like you get the architects. If you're launching a new project, you can pull upon that team to say, I now have an integration architect that I can lean on for my future project. Again, don't think of it as I'm just going to get some support and I got a team or some folks that help me out in my integrations. Think of it as they're really partnering with you, and they should offer that. I would even go as far as to say, like, my guidance when looking for that partner is make sure they're transparent.
Of course.
Like it's your integrations, it's your platform. Make sure that they're providing that documentation along the way throughout the journey. Let them earn that business, right? So as long as they're giving you you're able to ask you questions around your architecture, give you guidance on future stuff, and they're providing the documentation, then that's what you look for in full managed solution.
Right. I mean, these integrations are the lifeblood of my organization.
Yeah.
It's difficult for me just to hand them over fully. So I want to know that I've got the transparency of a partner that's going to be sharing this with my team.
Yeah.
I like that you've got the path to a co-managed to a fully managed once I'm ready for that, or for a variety of organizations. So yes,
definitely look for that partner that gives you that go to co-managed with you for a bit. Just make sure it's working, and then if you feel comfortable after that, look at fully managed. Right, like have them augment your team for a while.
Yeah, and as an average buyer, I'm used to hearing the word managed. I'm used to hearing managed support. So this is amazing that we're now offering, and we've got this offering of more of a fully managed track.
That's right,
which is quite unique. So that's amazing. So, I mean, I think we'll leave it at that. If anybody's interested in finding out more, or if this is frankly a fit for your organization, a fully managed approach or a co-managed approach, we're happy to have conversations with anybody.
Sure.
Feel free to reach out and see if that's a fit for you. But on that note, that's it. We should probably get back to work.
Fantastic.